Freshman Orientation 2020. I'm Dr. Kraft, principal of Rockbridge County High School. The start of this school year will be unique and challenging for students, teachers, and parents. However, despite these circumstances, we will provide every opportunity for a high-quality education. Our faculty has been on campus since August the 10th, planning for the coming year. And I'm confident they will do whatever it takes to ensure all of our students are provided the best educational experience possible. We will explain how virtual instruction works later in this presentation. Flexibility is a key concept, and you may say our mantra for the year. Everything is subject to change at a moment's notice, and no plan is likely to be a perfect solution. We have always strived to form a partnership with our parents, and this will be more important this year than ever. To start things off, I'd like to introduce our assistant principals.
My name is Mr. Fleshman. I'm the assistant principal overseeing students with last names beginning with letters A through L. I'm very excited to be starting my first year in administration at RCHS. Things are constantly changing in this strange time in our history, but I'm confident that we're giving our students the best chances at success given the unique circumstances of this year. I'm looking forward to continued work with our staff and providing outstanding learning opportunities for our students. Go Wildcats!
Welcome freshman Wildcats. I'm Miss Littleton, new assistant principal with almost 28 years of experience working with students and families here at RCHS. This year, my job is to work with students whose last names begin with the letter M through the letter Z. No 2 years are ever the same, but your freshman year will be a unique experience. Your teachers will still maintain high expectations of you, but will understand that this new year comes with its own challenges. You're encouraged to contact your teachers on a regular basis, and your teachers have been asked to reach out to you, each of you as well. Remember, we're in this together and as one Wildcat family. I wish you the best, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Go Wildcats!
I would like to introduce a few members of our school team. Mr. Mike Gale is our athletic director, and he's also in charge of our facilities on campus. Right now, all athletic activities have been delayed until December, but stay tuned for more from the Virginia High School League and also from RCHS. Ms. Hinkle is our instructional technology person. She helps teachers and students to effectively use technology as an instructional tool. Officer Norris is our school resource officer. Many of you might know him from his time at Maury River, and this is his second year with us here at Rockbridge. Mr. Paige Owens is our career and technical education supervisor. Mr. Travis Rogers is our athletics assistant. He works with Mr. Gale a lot to put on our different programs. Mr. Mike Patterson is technical support. You'll see him around the building a lot, working on web issues and computer issues. Next up is our office staff. Ms. Sipmore and Ms. Emery are front office personnel. Most likely, if you call, one of them is going to pick up the phone. Lisa Miller is our bookkeeper. She handles all of our finances and checks. Up next is school counseling. Ms. Rhonda Pedigo is the head of our school counseling department, and she counsels students H through N. Mr. Matt Raposa is also a counselor. He works with students O through Z. Ms. Joan Coffey is a school counseling assistant, and she also is our registrar. Ms. Ravensway is also a school counseling assistant, and she does a lot of work with graduation and other student services. Don't forget to order your 2020-2021 yearbook. Our school has a creative yearbook staff led by Mr. Hamelman that puts forth a great deal of effort each year to bring you an award-winning book. You can order online at the URL on your screen. Also, consider joining the Trivium staff your sophomore year. Staff members learn skills such as graphic design, typography, and photography using industry standard software. Now, a little general information about our school. All of the information you need should be loaded on the student Chromebook. There'll be a folder on there where you can look for your student handbook and other different types of forms that we'll load throughout the year. We also, just to illustrate, have an updated code of conduct this year that includes restorative justice. There are school attire guidelines, technology use guidelines, etc. I'd like to go through a little bit about what a typical virtual week will look like for our students, at least for the first 9 weeks. Students will have instruction on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays will be for students to work on assignments to receive help from their teachers. They will have office hours on Wednesdays, and you'll get information from your teacher if they have not already put it in their packets. If your student has access to the internet, lectures will be recorded and made available using Google Classroom or, in some instances, Canvas. Teachers will be available during their regularly scheduled class periods for students to get help using Google Meet or another method determined by the teacher. For example, if you have English 9 first period, your teacher will be available during the normal first period time, 8:30 to 9:30. They will follow the normal schedule for a 7-period day, so you can reach your teacher during the normally scheduled period that you have that teacher. Each teacher provided instructions on how to reach them and what kind of method they're going to use to contact the students. And it should have been either inside the textbook that was distributed to you or in a blue folder that was on top of your textbooks. If your student does not have internet service, we may be able to provide internet access if you have Verizon cell service at your home. You do not have to have Verizon as your cell phone provider. Call the school if you would like to take advantage of this service. Wireless internet will be available at RCHS. Park in front of the building, and you should be able to receive a Wi-Fi signal. If you're not able to receive internet service, we will provide instruction using flash drives. Make sure that we know that you need a flash drive because we will not automatically make one for each student. Only the students that indicate they do not have internet service. Starting Friday, September the 4th, families may pick up a flash drive at RCHS with instruction recorded for the following week. Then each Friday, families will drop off the flash drive with completed work and pick up a brand new flash drive with assignments for the next week. This cycle will continue until we return to school face to face. This is a reminder for all students. Teachers will be available during their regularly scheduled class periods for students to get help using either Google Meet, email, phone call, whatever you arrange with the teacher. It is very important that you check in with your teachers daily and participate in class because assignments are going to be graded from now on. It's not like in the spring where it was do the work. If you feel like it, if you don't do it. Everything is going to be graded and you must participate in class in order to pass. Also, a testing schedule is included in the student handbook that outlines which days tests will be given for your subject area. In regards to attendance, to be marked presence, students must participate in class by either turning in assignments on time, participating in class daily, or whenever your teacher asks you to participate, and maintaining contact with your teacher. School forms were included with your textbook packet. A self-addressed envelope was included along with that packet for you to put all your forms in and send back to school. Please return that as soon as possible. It is especially important to have correct email addresses and phone numbers so we can get accurate information out to parents and caregivers as soon as possible. We'd also receive materials at the school. However, access to inside the school building is limited. If you do come inside the school, you're required to wear a mask and we will do temperature checks. School breakfast and lunch information will be coming out soon.
This is Ms. St. Clair. I'm the SCA sponsor, and guess what? We need you. We need you desperately. We want you to run for office, so make sure that you check your email from me and fill out a Google form to say that you're interested. So we've got a lot of exciting virtual events planned for you, and we hope you participate. Oh my goodness, who is this? Oh, it's our Wildcat. Oh, what do you have there, Wildcat? You have a baby cub? Oh my goodness, that baby is so cute. Well, guess what? What do you want us to do? Oh, he wants us to name the baby. All right, we're gonna need to name this baby. So in addition to checking your email to serve on the freshman council, you're gonna need to check your email to fill out the Google form to name the baby. And you too can take home this little baby if you're the proud winner of the baby Wildcat. Don't forget, updates are at RCHS_SCA, and make sure that you're checking your announcements on Instagram and all of our challenges to come. Again, I'm Miss St. Clair, this is the Wildcat, and this is our new baby 2020 waiting for you to show up at the high school. And don't forget, we have some really cool videos, so don't tune out yet. The SCA Council, Executive Council, all the classes made you some awesome videos to watch right after this. See you soon, Wildcats, and welcome to RCHS.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a place of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, God is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Rockbridge Banks, better known as Rockbridge County, paradise on earth. Oh, and that's Hannah Mae Booker Rylage, junior class secretary. This is where we go to school. It's the sort of place where you either have 2 tractors or 2 sets of AirPods, 2 tribes, 1 county. And that's the gang, Junior Class Council. We make a living here at RCHS by help keeping that Rockbridge spirit alive. And our goal this summer was to have a fun time, all the time. Now we must go back.
I think this was my cat's. What? You mean your dad's? No, man. I mean the wildcat ran away 9 months ago. You don't know what it's like to have the closest thing to you vanish. Hannah M., you deserve to know the truth. Do I? I know this sounds crazy, but I think the Wildcat ran away with 400 mil in gold.
We'll be filthy rich, man.
Danger lies ahead.
Y'all don't think y'all the only ones looking for the cat's gold, do you?
You a fugitive, Hannah M.? Fugitive? Adjacent. I'm on a treasure hunt. Oh shoot, you're serious. Rolling the flunk up for the gold has gotta be out there, Blake D.
Have you lost your mind?
Get your head out of the gutter, Hannah M.
Keep it on this or get up just like your cat!
Hannah, your hand's way over your head.
Finding the cat's gold, it's where your summer ends. And the school year begins.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Our school counseling team welcomes the class of 2024 to the Rockbridge County High School. We want you to know first that we are here to offer support, encouragement, and perhaps motivation from time to time. Most importantly, we want to help you succeed. We have developed a virtual counseling office to help you get to know us better and to also provide some resources for you throughout the year. You can find our virtual school office on our school counseling page. You click on the counseling tab toward the middle of the Rockbridge homepage. When you see our virtual office, you can click on your counselor to schedule an appointment. You can also click on the class of 2024 that will take you to a Padlet with resources to help you throughout the year. We will be adding more resources regularly. One of the things to remember throughout high school is that you are working toward earning credits for graduation. Some of you earned a few credits from middle school. Some of you are just beginning. Wherever you are, you have plenty of time to get all of the classes in. It is important to remember you must pass the class to earn the credit. For a standard diploma, you need 22 credits. For an advanced diploma, you need 26 credits. The biggest difference between the two is the advanced diploma requires foreign language credits and an additional math, science, and social studies. The standard diploma requires sequential electives. For example, Auto Technology 1 and 2, Art 1 and 2, Spanish 1 and 2, or any other combination of classes in a series. Each diploma type requires 5 SOLs. The standard diploma requires an industry credential, which is a test that is taken in an elective class or economics and personal finance. These credential tests can be taken to an employer upon graduation. The advanced diploma also requires an honors, AP or dual enrollment, or a CTE class. These are easily attainable with our wide range of course offerings at RCHS. As you look at your schedule, you should see English 9, a math class, a science class, a history class if you are going for an advanced diploma, or if you are earning a standard diploma and did not receive a World History 1 credit from middle school. All students should also have PE and Health 9 unless you took this class during the summer. You should then have some electives to complete your schedule with 7 classes. Please schedule an appointment as soon as possible with your counselor if you do not see all of these on your schedule. We will be available during the virtual open house to talk as well. We look forward to walking alongside you on your new journey in high school. Please let us know how we can help. We are here for you more than just scheduling classes. Our goal is to help you be a well-rounded student working toward your goals for the future.
Hi, I'm Jaden Clemmer, and I'm the female top cat for Rockbridge County High School.
Hey y'all, I'm Seth Youngblood. I'm the male top cat for class of 2021.
We're here to encourage you to be a part of the RCHS athletic program. I've been a part of the program since 8th grade, and I've learned a lot of benefits that have helped me in my life. And one of the major ones is being a part of a team. They become like your family with how many hours you spend with them, and you can have goals that you strive for together, and they have your back on the court and in the school. So that was a major benefit for me.
I've also been a part of the athletic program since 8th grade. Some of the advantages are winning all these banners, and another one is getting a state ring.
Another advantage is being able to carry on traditions of your winning team in the past and being able to make your new winning traditions with your team. Values that athletics have taught me is work ethic and honesty.
Some of the values that athletics has taught me is leadership and dedication.
Another advantage of being a part of a team is you get to go and support other teams with your own. And in my experience, it's so awesome when you are playing a game and you look up and see a huge student section of your classmates and your peers cheering you on.
But the biggest part of being an athlete is being a student athlete. Academics come first.
We just want to encourage you again to be a part of the athletic program. You get out what you put into high school.
So start your school year strong with athletics.
Go Wildcats!
Welcome to the 2021 school year, Wildcats. I'm Dr. Wilder, and today I'm going to share with you some information about staying safe while you're at Rockbridge County High School. School safety at Rockbridge County High School. There are several programs that we use here in Rockbridge County High School. The first one that we'll talk a little bit about is ALICE. ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, Evacuate. Another program we have is BRAVE. BRAVE stands for Bullying Reported and Violence Eradicated. It's our anti-bullying program. And then we're going to talk a little bit about some choices and drills that you may have encountered before. What does it mean to alert someone? It means just to go tell. And how would you alert someone? You go and tell an adult. You could tell your teacher, tell your parents, school resource officer. Officer Norris is our school resource officer this year. You could tell someone in the office. You could tell an adult in the library. You could tell your school nurse or any adult you see. Even if it's happening while you're in a classroom and you look out the window and you see something weird in the parking lot, you can point out the window and go, "Excuse me, teacher, that guy in the parking lot, he just pulled up and he's doing some strange things." You see someone that you're unfamiliar with or they're acting unusual, tell someone. It's better to correct a mistake and say, "Oops, that's somebody from my third period class. I didn't know who that was," as opposed to some stranger being on our campus attempting to hurt or harm any of our students or staff. These are things we want you to tell an adult about. If someone brings a handgun or someone brings a knife to school. If you see a small fire, please tell someone right away. If you see someone playing with a fire extinguisher or even trying to activate the fire alarm when there's no fire, you need to tell someone. We will be performing lockdowns throughout the year. Remember, when When you are informed, that means that someone has shared something important with you. It might be the principal over the intercom, or it might be office staff, or it might even be one of the assistant principals coming to your room saying, we're on lockdown, close your door. Counter. Counter means to act against. One of the ways that we act against any type of threat could be to barricade or block yourself in. And of course, evacuate means to get out, want to escape, make your exit. We ask that you get away from the building if your teacher is telling you that we are evacuating outside, and they'll tell you to reconvene at your rally point. Throughout the campus, you're going to see these various banners. They're called the BRAVE banners. BRAVE, once again, stands for Bullying Reported and Violence Eradicated. Bullying. Is someone repeatedly picking on you? Do they call you bad names? Do they cuss at you? Do they tell things to your friends that just aren't true? Do they write hurtful things on social media? Do they force you to move or sit somewhere else on the bus? Do they take or try to take your lunch money from you? Remember, bullying can be harmful. It can be emotionally impactful, it can be physically painful, and it can impair psychological. And what we mean by that is it can bother you so much that you don't want to come to school or you don't want to go to a certain class. It psychologically impacts you. Rockbridge County High School, the lower left-hand corner, you'll see the red letters Be Brave. That's where you're going to click to be able to access our app. If you don't want to use the app, you can always tell someone in person, a teacher, a trusted adult, a friend, a parent, your principal, or you can just use the reporting link here. You would click on the Brave app, and these are the things that we're going to ask you to include. Your name, the school's name, the name of the person who was bullying, the date that it happened, where did it happen? Was it on campus? Was it on the bus, in the cafeteria, in the bathroom? What best describes the incident? And describe it as best you can. Is it the first time that's happened? Add your name, and remember, Wildcats, always tell the truth. Violence can be seen in physical indications, such as if someone pushed you or punched you or even pinched you, if someone smacked you on a part of your body you didn't want them. It can be verbal, if they say it out loud or if they threaten you. It can be written. It can be a written threat found on social media. Someone may write something about you on a bathroom wall, piece of notebook paper, or even in an email. Remember, eradicated is erased, gone for good, removed forever, made to disappear. We want zero bullying on our campus. We want kindness to prevail. Choices. Remember, there are no bad students. Only students who make choices that result in bad consequences. Some of the good choices we hope that you'll make while you're at Rockbridge County High School: always listen to your teacher's instructions. Be a friend. Be kind. Go to school every day, whether it is face-to-face or virtual or hybrid. Be there. Be on time for class. Finish your classwork. Make sure you do your homework. And if you're having trouble with your homework, reach out to your teacher. You will have email addresses and access to Google Classrooms where you can leave messages. And remember, Wildcats, as always, do your best. That's all we ask of you, is to try. Different types of drills that you might practice this year. We might encounter an earthquake drill at least once, where you kneel down, get on your desk, cover your head with your arms, and bend over. Fire drills. Your teachers would ask you to walk quickly out of the room, and you would exit the building and go to your rally point. Lockdowns. There are 3 types of lockdowns at Rockbridge County High School. Code Blue, where the school is locked down, but students can move from class to class or go to the restrooms. No one enters the building, though. Code Yellow, where the school is locked down, students cannot leave the classroom. Teachers keep them in the class. And Code Red, which is our most severe. School is locked down, all doors are locked, all lights are off, and no one enters or leaves that room. Tornado drill, as I said, we'll practice at least once this year. And remember, to be safe, and you can do so by following directions and instructions, report dangerous-looking people or people who are performing dangerous activities. Most of all, be aware of your surroundings. Be brave, be bold, be sure that you have told. Be brave, be strong, and know that you belong. Together, we are Wildcat Strong. Have a great year, Wildcats.
Hi guys, my name is Maxwell Pearson and I am the president of the sophomore class. Welcome to RCHS. Let's give you a tour. Okay, so our tour starts here in the main kind of atrium. So as you can see right here, this is the main office where you need to go for paperwork. We have our principal down there. So this is kind of the main office area. That's a copy room, and then Nurse Heidi. So if you're ever feeling sick or anything, her office is just right there. As you see here, these are the Wildcats of the Week. These are different posters of students that are put up each week for different kind of awards. So if you have good citizenship or something a week, you might get on there. As you see, we have just down this hallway, we have the auditorium, which has like a big stage, lots of chairs. It's more for like different events. And then right here, kind of in the same hallway as the office, we have our guidance office. So that's where you meet with your guidance counselors. If you have a question about a class, if you want to schedule change, that's where you go. And then right here we have our commons. This is kind of the kind of central area for different parts of the school. So as you can see, we have our gym down there, our PE hallway down there with different offices. We have band down these hallways too. So this is just kind of like one big circle with lots of hallways going off of it. We have vending machines, we have our Wildcat. So in a normal school year, this is kind of where you would be just during a normal school day in the morning, just before you go to class, this is where you would be. There are water fountains, bathrooms. Okay, so as we keep going up, the commons is down there, and then straight up these hallways, we kind of get to one edge of a big square. So there are all these hallways around it, and then upstairs, it just wraps the same thing. It all wraps the courtyard, so if you know where the courtyard is, you know where the hallways are gonna be. So let's go this way. So as you can see, we have more bathrooms. This is kind of like a history hallway type thing. A lot of your history classes will be on this hallway, and the hallway on the next one. So this is our courtyard. These are for seniors to eat for at lunch. You might go out there for a class, like film a video or something. And then as you can see, this is kind of a lounge area for students to sit before classes. So these are all classrooms. Your lockers are right here. Some students use them, some students don't. It's totally up to you. You just decide if you want to use your lockers or not. So we're just gonna keep going around this courtyard and we'll see some of the other classrooms over here. So these are some more history hallways. We have straight down here also, we have the special ed hallway for those kind of classrooms. So these are histories, and then over here are the special education. Our assistant principal, Mr. Fleshman, his office is right there if you ever want to talk to him about something, he's right there. So these are just different kind of classrooms, some like offices for some other helpers or aides. Now up here, if you want to take starting your sophomore year, you can join our yearbook, which is called the Trivium. Right here is our photo class. You can either take photography, photojournalism, that all happens in there. That's where their yearbook is made. And then as you can see, right here is a stairwell. Straight down there is a stairwell. Down there is a stairwell, and down there is a stairwell. So all around the four corners of the square are stairwells. If you go up, they all go to the same spot, just the same circle. So we're gonna keep going down here. This is our English hallway. Right up there, you have some more English classrooms. So if you take English 9 honors, it'll be up there, which leads into our T hallway. All right, let's keep going. More courtyard. So we started over there, so it's just, it all wraps around. So you might take a few loops your first few days, but that's okay. Another kind of lounge sitting area, TVs that will show a PowerPoint of different school announcements. So more just English classrooms right here. All right, we're gonna keep going down to our main hallway. Some more bathrooms, water fountains, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so straight down here, kind of in the middle of this hallway is our library. I'll show you what our library kind of looks like from the outside. These are some more English classrooms, some more history classrooms, just some different classrooms that you might be in, just on the main hallway. So the commons is down there, the cafeteria's up there. So there is the library / the media center. So if you ever need to go in there for an extra Chromebook, if you want to make a video, if you need a camera, if you want to check out a book, if you have an extra break and your teacher lets you go in here, they've got great lounge areas, great way to pick up a book, get a new read. They have puzzles out sometimes, really fun spot to stay in. So pretty much we're just in the same spot as we were, some more classrooms, but we're gonna go up to the cafeteria. Let's follow me. So something cool about our hallways is there are all sorts of different art murals that you can see right here. So these were all done by our art classes a few years ago. So it just adds some more fun decoration to our hallways. So straight up here is our cafeteria. Everyone eats in here on 3 different lunch periods. And then it's also kind of the start of our technical hallways. So that's a T hallway right there. Those are for your engineering or your hospitality or different those kind of classrooms that aren't your STEM. And then there's more T hallways out here, kind of in a wall. So as you can see right here, we have the cafeteria, and we're gonna take you outside just to some of the different electives you can take. Okay, so right here we have the technologies lab. If you do like aerospace engineering, different technology classes, they'll be in there, just along the outside hallway. So keep coming with me. We're gonna go down this hallway to some of the different electives. But as you can see over there, there's some garages. That's for like auto body repair, different those auto classes. They're down there. So we're gonna keep coming down here. We have a tutor center. So that's for special education. We have a small animal care. So if you like animals or if you're interested in veterinary classes, that's the elective right there. And then the last one down here is our agriculture class. So this is agriculture, forestry and wildlife, and some biology type applications. That all happens in there. We're gonna keep coming down here because you might have like a workspace out here. As you can see, there's all these different cars that you might work on if you're doing auto body. And then down here is the a greenhouse for more of the biology type applications. There's houses if you like, some of these classes start building houses. That's kind of your report card, is a finalized house. And then over here, as you can see, there's the greenhouse. So that's kind of the plant part of the whole outside area. Okay, so after the greenhouse, you have the EMT building, which is kind of the emergency medical training or the firefighting. So if you're interested in that, you might have a class that meets in that gray building back there, just a part of this whole outside area. Let's go back inside. So as you can see, this is our beautiful cafeteria. We have all these tables and chairs. Yeah, this is it. So there are microwaves for you to heat up food. Teachers will always be up here if you have a question. And then I'll show you where the lines are to get food. So that's where you return your trays. So there are a few different lines you can go in. Some's for like the hot meals, some's for like packaged stuff like Uncrustables. And then down here is like your dessert line, kind of that kind of stuff. So there are sorts of lines that you can go through. So yeah, that's our kind of kitchen area. And then out here is a great spot like for summer, kind of when it gets hot, in the springtime. You can go out here, eat lunch on these picnic tables. It's really pretty. It looks straight down at the football field. Just a really fun grassy area to go out and get some fresh air in the middle of the day. All right, so we're gonna keep going down. I'm gonna take you through the T hallway and we'll make a loop around the T hallway and we'll be back to where we started. So come with me. So as you can see, there are more TVs that will keep showing PowerPoints. So if you ever didn't hear the announcements that morning or something and you want information about a club or a sports tryout or something, look on the TV and I promise you it will be on there sometime. So it's just a slideshow that kind of runs through. Okay, so as you can see, these are kind of our technical classrooms. I actually don't really know what all of them are. Different computer science stuff. Just all sorts of different kind of labs and stuff. There's your hospitality room if you take hospitality. This is, what's it called?
I don't remember.
Something, it's called like freshman something. So more kind of classroom area, a kitchen for hospitality. And then we're back here. So as you can see, where I told you about the journalism class, it's right around that corner. So we pretty much just made another loop. So right here are some of our English classrooms. We're gonna go straight down this hallway.
This is the English 9 honors
classroom. All right, so this is our T hallway. This is an older spot of the building, but they're really nice restrooms, which is kind of a plus. It's kind of an unspoken thing of the students is that like the newest, nicest bathrooms are down here. So it's like, it's just it's the nicest spot down here. So yeah, these are all like, that's electronics, culinary. If you want to like learn more about cooking, you pick that. These are like different computer sciences. So like, you've got your math, your science, your English, stuff like that, all like in the main hallway, in the main loop around the courtyard. But over here is more like the electives, like learning. This is nursing, like health. Like if you're trying to like go to med school or something, that might be a really good thing for you to do. And remember, it's just a one big loop. Like we'll be right back to the English classrooms in no time. Some really fun showing that. This is the building trades. If you really like hands-on creative and you like want to get in some kind of trade thing, a lot of machinery and fancy stuff in there, if that's for you. All right, we're gonna keep going. So that's building trades. Over here's auto body repair. So this is all about cars and like machines. There are also different classrooms outside too. They use a greenhouse. They use these houses that you can work on. So more like car stuff, just some auto body repair stuff. Just really cool hands-on experiences. These are lockers for those classrooms that need boots and helmets and stuff. So these aren't used by students to like keep in their lunchbox or something. But we'll be right back out at the English hallway. So I'm gonna actually explain kind of what me and Allie do. So we're actually on the SCA, which is our student council. So the freshmen in a few months will actually get their own council members. And then each class has their own council, and then the executive council. So I'm the president of my class council, and Allie is the secretary of the executive council. So she works for the whole school. So as you can see, we're right back where we started, and we're gonna take you upstairs.
Hey guys, I'm Allie. Like Maxwell said, I'm the executive secretary for the school, for SCA. And I'm going to be showing you guys the upstairs. So we're going to start with the stairwell. Each stairwell has a mural that like dignifies it, or that you can identify the stairwell as. This one has this superhero man. If you're lost, a teacher is they probably will tell you like what like mural is on the hallway, and then you'll be able to find it. That's how I identify which hallway, and then I just follow the murals. As you see, there's a whole bunch of them upstairs and on the stairwell and downstairs that you'll be able to see. So, come on. You just get something off the front of the garage. As you can see, there's some more lockers up here. Many students don't use their lockers, but you are welcome to use your locker as well. If we go down this hallway first, it's a science and art mostly hallway. So right here in 215 is biology honors. Some of you might be taking that, or you might be taking earth science. This is another biology classroom. This is like a teacher workroom. This is the one art room. This is where you'll probably be in if you're in Art 1. Some more biology classroom. And if we come down this way, we have the art for the older kids, for the more advanced kids. It's right here. As you can see, right here is another mural. This has some beautiful flowers now, and very nice. It's another way to identify. Now we're gonna go down the math hallway is what we call it, because there's just a ton of math rooms. If you want to take a look, there's a whole bunch more lockers, but it's very interesting. If you look out here, you'll see the courtyard. We were just downstairs when Maxwell was showing you. It's right underneath us. So it's just one big square. If you remember, it's just one big square. You'll be able to find your way. Here's another math classroom. This is for juniors, seniors, I believe. This is for sophomore math and algebra 1. Here's another hangout spot, like Maxwell said before, just somewhere you can come before school. I don't know what the rules with coronavirus will look like if you'll have to go straight to your first period classroom, but once there's a vaccine and we're back to school normally, you can sit and relax with your friends before school. This used to be Mr. Fleshman's classroom. It is for geometry as of now, I think, but I'm not sure who's teaching now. More bathrooms, very cool, water fountain, and more lockers. Now we're gonna go down the language hallway. This is where you'll find mostly, oh yeah, another mural down there. This is where you're gonna find your Spanish classes, right? Your French classes. I know last year there was one Spanish class downstairs, but for the most part, they will be up here. We have some boards with some like activities you can join, Spanish clubs and French clubs. That is Spanish dual enrollment and French. Here is Spanish 1, 2, and 3, I think. I don't know, this, I think this is another science room. But I'm not 100% sure. Another science room in here. I think this is Latin, correct me if I'm wrong. And this might be, I think this is French. So yes. All right, we have another mural here. It's a dragon this time. Very interesting. This is, I think this might be a math classroom, but I'm not positive. Here is some more bathrooms, once again, more lockers. We're coming down the, like, you probably won't be on this hallway. You might be for one class, maybe two, but this is mostly older kids. Here are some more lockers. The courtyard is right there. And another hangout spot. Hooray! We have a lot of those. Here is a science classroom. This might be chemistry. And here is another one. There's not much to say about these. Beautiful view of the courtyard.
Hola.
Hola. This is our amazing Spanish teacher, Mr. Yangal.
Hi.
He could be your teacher, depending on what Spanish you're in.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. More science classrooms, and now we are back where we started, I believe. Yeah, I think we are. Let's check the mural to be sure. Yes, we're back where we started with our beautiful super guy mural. Very, very interesting. So yeah, it's just one big square, and if you have any questions, let SEA know, let your teachers know. That's all. Bye.
Thank you for watching our virtual freshman orientation. Please remember that flexibility is key to our success. We will be sending updates using email and other methods as changes occur. Also, please feel free to contact the office as you have questions. I am confident that working together we'll have a great school year. Go Wildcats!